A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. Kickoff taken at the 3. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He loses the football. And the Cardinals grab it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with a throw. This is hauled in by Weaver. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down here at the 16. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now Murray on the play fake. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Black shot. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Strike.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready.
From the 43. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Clean striker. Huge yellow. Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Eagle blue. Set, ready. Set.
Young back to it after the pick. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Come on, set, hut, hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready up. Let's go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he'll get this down to the 40. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Green gap. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He puts some juice on it deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
2-2.
1st and 10, Murray. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 20-zip lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 21-zip already. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Claws red. Fight. White. Check, huh?
A 2nd down throw for Young. Gets this to Slayton. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Black Ultra. Let's go now. Drill green.
Young working from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set, hut. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Sticking to the air. It's Young. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Josie Jewell making that stop. So that brings us to the end of one. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
Easy.
Murray setting up to throw. Ryman there to haul it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready?
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length.
Off to the races, middle of the field. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return.
Ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cycle. Here we go. Cut.
Now it's Young. Stays in the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Steal, black. Back, ready. Cut.
Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Fourth down, Young. He's got it to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Hut.
Throwing it again here. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Yellow. Set.
They're going for it, Young. He connects downfield on 4. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it sets up second down.
Green. One. Stop.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Omar. 2-1.
Kyler throwing here. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And Things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Smith, red. Blue, check. Ultra. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Claude Ray. Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Young connects with Slayton. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
22 meter. 5, 97. 6,
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. Big gain downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Here we go. Shot. 17. Hut.
Hubbard has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Just a yard on the run, and we've reached the end of our first half.
With the score, Cardinals 28, Panthers 21.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he pushes it forward, but will only reach the 23. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. Here's Kyler to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to return from the 29. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black Ultra. Real green. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, And you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Set.
Now Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Set.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Check right. Let's go now.
Brooks. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie us up 28-all. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Green.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
They'll run for this. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Coach.
Here's the handoff. Big gap up the middle. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
Play action now. Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
So through 3, we're still... Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Set, hut. Field, black. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Now Murray on the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cardinals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Ready, set.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 15. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Young. Launches one deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Blaster. Set, ready.
Running it after the penalty. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Set.
Working quickly here.
52. Set,
Young on the play action. He lets a heater go deep. He's got it. Looks like the feeder in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Omaha, Omaha.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
2-2.
He's back to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Whoa. Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Huh?
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets into this one. It's a deep pass to the... He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Black shot. Blue striker.
Young throwing here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Down. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy Bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another carry for him. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to the well again. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Edo Blue. Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Blaster, 6. Let's go now. Ready.
To throw. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.